Nikki,
Oh, how's it going?
good. What you doing?
Second day flying the new Edge. Not the Edge.
You're gonna have to get used to that.
Yeah, extra.
This is the Extra 330 SX.
That's a mouthful.
Yes, it is.
So yesterday was our maiden day, and today is Easter. So happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter.
So yeah, today we're going to just do some more testing, learning the airframe. Try to get it to tumble more reliably. I was talking to some AJ guys, and actually these airplanes do like to be, AJ specifically, like to be a little more nose heavy. So put those batteries back far forward in my plate.
Nose heavy,
that
huh?
around a little bit.
Figure if you want it to tumble better, you want it tail heavy.
I
But
thought so too.
Yeah.
And I said that to it was Oliver, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's completely normal." It's like, okay, cool.
okay.
I'm learning a bunch.
Yep.
So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to start flying. I'm not going to probably run smoke today, but we're going to fill the tank at different levels and do
Why?
different
Because
flies.
you don't want to clean it.
I don't want to clean it right now, and I'm trying not to.
But the smoke looked freaking awesome.
Oh, it did look awesome.
Yeah, it
So next time, we're just going to run it at events. That's all
Okay.
I want to run it, especially when it's just me and Dad here. It's all for show anyways. So
That's true. But I'm going to run smoke on the jet.
yeah, because that thing doesn't destroy anything. It's all
It doesn't.
fiberglass, and it also doesn't get any residue.
Comes right out the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
So yeah, and then I'm just gonna run the oil at different levels, fly it for full flights at different levels, get used to the weight of the oil.
Okay.
So that I know how it performs at different points of the flight when I'm starting to use oil.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just get some practice in.
All right, let's do it. I saw you did absolutely nothing with the trailer. That's nice.
What are you talking about? You left this thing a mess.
I did, I know. Shiloh, we're gonna run the airplane. You have to go away for a minute. All right, pretty girl.
Yeah, it felt good.
It looked good, yeah.
Yeah. No, see, it's a lot easier to learn the airplane when it's not gusting almost 30.
Yeah.
That's what it was all yesterday, and like right now it's no wind. So I really get to feel like how it feels with no wind, and it's feeling really good. I like the batteries farther forward.
Okay.
It tumbles easier. It's a lot easier to control. I've noticed that on my Harriers that the wings don't like to bobble as much So it's a lot easier control on my Harriers.
We should put it on the CG machine and see where the CG is.
Yeah, once
that way we can tell our viewers what the CG is that you like.
Once I get the plane completely, like, this is where I like it, I'm still learning it, then I'll definitely put it back on the machine and tell you exact measurements, stuff like that. Because right now I still feel like it's going to change slightly as I experiment with the airplane, but I think this might be it.
Okay.
But no, 10 minutes. Feeling great. Still getting comfortable with my upside down Harriers. That's why I was so high up when I was doing my upside downs.
Yeah, always do it at altitude if you're uncomfortable, right?
Exactly. So I'm just
give yourself 1 or 2 escapes.
Yeah, because upside down is always a little more hairy for me, at least. Just getting
the Harrier's more hairy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. But yeah, great flight. We're gonna try to get at least 5 of them done today.
All right, very good. I think I'll do a flight on the jet.
Okay.
Turn flaps are up, right? Yeah.
51 knots. Lower 8.6.
Beautiful. Yeah, that was a great landing. You can get it slower.
I can get it slower.
I think it looks like it can get slower.
Nick's getting cute, adding GPS.
Well, we were just talking about how fast they go, and I was like, he said like, oh, they're going at least 80 or something. I'm like, no, they have to be going faster.
Maybe.
So now I'm curious.
Oh, and get G's too.
They don't get G's. Ooh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah. All right, another test flight for Nick. He's trying different levels of smoke oil so he can get used to the weight in the plane
I got about
with smoke.
Quarter of a tank. So yeah, I just put about a quarter of a tank of oil into the airplane and left the batteries the same way. I liked where the batteries were. So this is theoretically going to put my weight even farther forward. So we're going to see what maneuvers I can do, how it flies different, and all that good stuff. So throughout the flight, I know that if it reacts at high speed better or reacts at slow speed better, I know which part I want to do at the start of the flight to try to create a whole routine eventually.
Okay.
Beautiful. Because you can get this thing slow enough.
I can get it just a little slower.
Where it just like touches those mains, and you can hold it on the mains and then touch the nose down.
Yep.
I'm curious if we actually ran out of smoke.
I think we did. Yeah, we're at the bottom.
Is it up
Yeah,
there?
we're out.
We sucked up a good amount of grass on that one.
Did we?
Yeah, well, it's really, really light stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so that was all the smoke. All right.
It felt good.
Yeah. No, it looked great.
Boy, those full flaps passes.
Aren't those awesome?
They were so nice.
I've been slowly trying to get Dad to go slower because a lot of people love to see that full flaps, all the smoke over the ground.
Yeah, I mean it, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it flies good. I'm still a new novice jet flyer.
Yeah, it looks
So,
smooth. Look nice.
it's
Pretty jet too.
It is. It's pretty in the sky. Right now, I'm having trouble seeing it on the gray on gray background.
Yep.
It's a little hard for me to see. I can't even wear my sunglasses, but I tell you what, the nose gear through the smooth flight, I don't even touch the gear on takeoff. It's just straight down the runway.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that.
Down the road.
Guys, we had a great practice day. Dad got 2 flights in. They looked awesome. I got 6 in. I'm hoping to start the trend of marking your canopies. I would love to be sent photos of people's canopies all marked up. I think that would be great. So we're starting that with all our airplanes. Ryan, as you guys saw in the maiden video, this has like 52 flights on his. It's all marked up. So that's really cool. And yeah, the plane flies great. It changes a little bit with the oil weight, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's what I really wanted to test. I did a flight with a quarter, half, and then full to see how it performed differently. Surprisingly, it tumbled faster with more oil. It tumbled more reliably.
So nose heavy.
Being a little bit more nose heavy.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand the math or science behind it, but I just know what I feel. And it felt great. So then I just did the last 2 flights with no oil, getting used to that again. And yeah, it also felt great. I'm really starting to figure this plane out already, and only kind of figuring it out in 6 flights is a massive improvement for me. I'm sorry, 11 flights now total.
Yep.
So 11 flights, and it's like my edge took me forever to figure out. I think that's mostly due my experience, learning how to set these up right and using all that knowledge to get a lot quicker. I think I'm going to have a lot more flights on this airframe that are actual, like not trying to figure it out. I think I'm going to learn it really, really fast. So very, very happy with this airframe so far. Had a couple of peel-ups, even from the work that I did, trying to keep it down. So I'm still having to constantly monitor and monitor all the peel-ups. But so far, the covering is holding up very well after 11 flights. I think it's the first couple flights and trying to keep on top of it. I think eventually it will start to settle in itself and not peel up so much.
Yeah.
I had one stripe on the bottom that I didn't show you guys that peeled up, and I actually made the new triangle to put onto it.
Okay.
So, which is where I put most of the nail polish on the bottom, because you're not going to seal it, because it's where most of the oil is.
Yeah, that is. That's true.
And it's still peeled up. So, But yeah, we're learning. Dad's getting better. I'm forcing him to do more slow flight. So he's really getting comfortable with that. I'm hoping to see him one day full flaps, gear up, just like dragging the flaps with smoke, and I think people are gonna love that.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. So we're gonna learn that. Also, I think we saw a post of someone else that had this airplane as well, and their firewall ring where the cowling mounts to the fuselage. That part came unglued from while they were building it.
Yeah.
And I think mine is doing it slightly as well. So luckily it has a lot of screws that hold it securely, so I didn't really notice it, but I think that ring is also coming loose. So what I'm going to do is next time I work on this thing, we're going to take that sand all the paint off from around the cowling, put a nice bead of epoxy around there, and that should be fix that issue.
Yep.
So yeah, loving this plane so far. Unfortunately, they're out of stock right now if you want to get one. We checked them yesterday. They went really fast. So keep if you want one of these, definitely keep looking on the website. The AJ's going to try to they took a little bit of a hiatus for a week because of the jet ski's mom. So say prayers out to there. Hopefully that she's doing well. And they'll probably be out to serve you guys here pretty soon. So thank you very much to the jet skis. We really appreciate your service. You guys have always been very nice. Every email that I sent you guys for this airplane, you've responded within 24 hours very nicely and efficiently. So thank you guys so much for the response time. But other than that, stay tuned for the next one. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. It really does help us out. And yeah, we'll see you
Next time.